A very good day to one and all. So today I am going to present a topic entitled Enhancement of Dissolution Profile and Release Kinetic Study of Atorvastatin in Pharmacosomes. First of all, we should know what are pharmacosomes. Pharmacosomes are colloidal dispersion of drug covalently bound to lipid. Pharmacosomes are suitable for both hydrophilic and lipophilic drugs and can be given orally, topical, intravascular with reduction of cost of therapy and adverse effects and toxicity. It shows better biopharmaceutical properties to the drug, results in improved bioavailability, solubility, and dissolution rate, and may also be used in drug targeting and in controlled release of the drug. The objective of the study was to prepare atorvastatin calcium pharmacosomes using two different ratios, that are 1:1 and 1:2 of drug and phosphatidylcholine in the presence of dichloromethane by solvent evaporation technique, and also to study the in vitro release profile as well as mechanism of drug release. Therefore, by keeping this in mind, we have prepared atorvastatin calcium pharmacosome in two different ratios, that are 1:1 and 1:2. We have taken accurately weighed atorvastatin calcium at 30% phosphatidylcholine and placed in a 100 ml round bottom flask and dissolved in dichloromethane. The mixture was then refluxed for 1 hour and then lyophilized. After completion of drying, the dried residue was collected and placed in a vacuum desiccator for overnight and then subjected to characterization. We have performed solubility study also. To determine the change in solubility due to complexation, the apparent solubility of atorvastatin calcium and atorvastatin calcium pharmacosomes were determined by adding an excess amount of drug and pharmacosomes to 5 ml distilled water in respective centrifuge tubes. The tubes were then allowed to shake and dissolve the maximum amount of drug and pharmacosomes in respective centrifuge tubes, and then tubes were subjected to sonication. After attaining equilibrium, the saturated solutions were centrifuged to remove excess drug. The supernatant was filtered and suitable dilutions were made with same solvent and then analyzed spectrophotometrically at 247 nanometer. As a result, we have found that the solubility of atorvastatin in pharmacosomes was much higher than that of free atorvastatin calcium. There are more than 10-fold increase in solubility of atorvastatin calcium in formulation 1, where ratio of drug and phosphatidylcholine is 1:1, whereas when we increase the ratio of lipid in formulation 2 by 1:2, only 3-fold increase we found. As amphiphilic surfactant, phospholipids could increase the solubility of the drug by the action of weighting and dispersion. We have also performed Fourier transforms infrared spectroscopy study, that is FTIS study, to understand the compatibility of drug and lipid. The result shows that there is no major changes in the functional group peaks in the physical mixture of drug and phosphatidylcholine. Scanning electron microscopy study, that is known as SEM, shows that the drug atorvastatin calcium appeared to be made of several smooth rectangular crystalline structures, and pharmacosomes were found to be irregular, odd disc shapes or rough surface morphology. Several crystalline structures characteristics of solid atorvastatin calcium are not seen in pharmacosome micrographs, suggesting that the drug is present in an amorphous or molecular dispersed state in the pharmacosome. We have performed in vitro dissolution study for atorvastatin calcium pharmacosomes as well as pure atorvastatin calcium in USP dissolution test apparatus 2 at 50 rpm and at 37 degrees centigrade. We have taken an accurately weighed amount of pharmacosomes equivalent to 20 mg of drug and 20 mg of pure drug were placed in 900 ml media, that is distilled water. 5 ml samples of dissolution fluid were withdrawn at different time intervals and replaced with the equal volume of fresh media to maintain sink conditions. Withdrawn samples were filtered and diluted suitably and then analyzed spectrophotometrically at 247 nanometer. As a result, we have found that the free atorvastatin calcium showed only 83.14% drug release at the end of 1.25 hour dissolution study. While atorvastatin calcium pharmacosome, the ratio was 1:1, showed 98.11%, and atorvastatin calcium pharmacosome, the ratio was 1:2, showed 95.49% at the end of 1.25 hour dissolution study in distilled water. We can say that the differences in the crystal habit, surface area, surface energies, particle size, and weightability may have affected the dissolution rate of powder. We have fitted the release data into various models, namely zero order, first order, Higuchi model, and Korsmeyer-Pepys model. The regression coefficient values were calculated for each model, and the Higuchi equation was found to be better fit as compared to other models. Therefore, from the physicochemical properties and in vitro release, it can be concluded that pharmacosome of atorvastatin itself conjugates with lipids and forming vesicular delivery system. It is also showing higher solubility of almost 10-fold increase in solubility of pharmacosomes formulation as compared to pure drug and follow diffusion control release mechanism in all the formulations. Hence, the formulation of pharmacosomes of poorly water-soluble suitable drug candidates could be a potential tool of improving solubility and dissolution rate. In vivo pharmacokinetics, parameter study, and bioavailability measurements could be the future prospects of this project. So these are my references, and thank you for your patient listening.